Hi everyone. So today I wanted to talk about four cosmic laws that angels have to follow and or respect. You see, I wanted to talk about this because when most of us think of angels, we tend to visualize wings and think of freedom. But, angelic freedom may not necessarily be what we think it truly is. Angels, just like any other beings under the will of God, have to follow certain rules. So, the first rule that angels have to respect is the law of individual free will. So, the law of individual free will allows souls on earth to choose what they want to do with their life. According to the Akashic records, and as well as my teacher, there are other worlds and other dimensions that do not have the law of individual free will. In other worlds, souls remember their past lives and they continue that trajectory. On Earth, due to the veil of forgetfulness, we are given the chance of choosing to stray away from that past life or those past contracts that we may have created. Now, in the angelic realm, there is no law of individual free will. Why? Because in the angelic realm, souls are one. They are not separated like humans are. Hence, in the angelic realm, they work as one, have one mind, and have no individual will. Instead, they have a collective will. Their freedom is a collective freedom, which is why the law of individual free will does not apply here. Despite this, angels cannot break or disrespect the law of individual free will. They have to respect the law and work with it accordingly. This is the reason that angels do not intervene in your life unless you ask them to. The second law is the law of non intervention. If angels were to intervene in your life, they will be breaking a few laws. One of those laws is the law of free will and consequently the law of non intervention. Intervening with humans would mean influencing them in a way that leads the humans away from making their own choices, and that cannot happen. Souls that decide to incarnate on Earth have agreed to experience this individual free will to learn something, complete soul contracts, take a step forward in their ascension, or just to experience what it's like, among other things. Unsolicited involvement from higher realms would make the soul derail from the original plan, which is not what angels want because we are all connected. One derailed human could mean more derailed souls that could not fulfill their purpose. This is why, if you want or need angelic help, you need to ask. You can ask in prayer, by having a conversation with them, writing it out, through art, in your mind, etc. It doesn't matter how you ask angels, they will hear you and feel the intent behind it. The third law that angels have to follow and respect are the karmic laws. Another reason why angels aren't allowed to intervene with humans is the karmic law. Karma is nothing more than the law of cause and effect. An angel intervening without consent will start a chain of events for both the human and the angel itself that could activate the karmic laws heavily on both souls. But since the angel is part of a collective, it will affect the collective in some way. Karmic laws are laws that every soul in the universe, no matter the dimension or density, must work under. The angels are not going to put themselves or the collective in jeopardy by doing this, so they ask that you give them your consent for them to act on your behalf. And they will act on your behalf in accordance to the law of karma. Let's say that in your past life you did something that karmically would incite an accident or a deadly standoff in this lifetime. You get a dream that something will happen to you and you ask angels for protection. Due to your karma, the angels must let this scenario play out, but they can lessen the accident and help you preserve your life despite the precarious situation. Think of Sleeping Beauty. The evil fairy cast a death spell upon Aurora that no one could break, but one fairy was able to change it to where Aurora didn't die but slept for 1,000 years instead. And And the fourth law that we will be talking about is the law of not harming. Intervening with humans could lead to serious harm for humans and others as well. Angels, being in service to Source, are bound to not harm the creation in any way. Angels are aware that everything and everyone is part of Source, and that harming anything or anyone would mean harming Source. Angels love the creation, especially since some of them, like the Elohim, are creator angels as well, meaning they help Source create worlds, galaxies, and beings. They serve a God, hence they serve you by serving in your best interests, which in this case is non-intervention unless you ask them. These are not all of the laws that angels are governed by, but they are the main laws that concern the interactions between humans and angels. I hope this has helped you understand angels better. Remember, if you need help, pray to the angels, pray to God, pray to Source. If they can, they will come and help you, although it may not be in the way that you were expecting. Thank you for listening.